Welcome back to the Deep Dive Feed series. We're on the seventh installment, and you know what that means.
Oh, yeah.
Time to tackle another top-notch horse feed.
Always exciting.
Today, we're diving into Seminole Wellness Perform Safe.
All right.
Remember all those great feeds we've talked about?
I do.
Well, Perform Safe takes things to a whole new level, especially if you have a performance horse with specific dietary needs.
Yeah, it's really exciting to delve into this one.
Oh, definitely.
Packed with features that can make a real difference in your horse's performance and their overall well-being, too.
Absolutely. So, okay, before we get into the nitty-gritty, let's set the stage a bit.
Okay.
Seminole feed, they've been around since 1934.
Wow.
Which is pretty impressive in the world of horse feeds.
Yeah.
They're known for their fixed formula approach, meaning every bag is consistent,
Right.
gives your horse that reliable nutrition,
Yeah.
and get this, it's all milled in Ocala, Florida,
Huh.
the horse capital of the world.
You know that fixed formula is a big deal. It's like having a guarantee that your horse is getting the same carefully crafted recipe every time.
For sure. Takes the guesswork out of feeding.
Right, and Perform Safe is part of their Seminole Wellness line.
Okay.
Think super premium, low starch, high fat, all in a convenient pellet form.
Easy.
This feed is specifically designed for growing, breeding, and mature performance horses.
And it's particularly beneficial for horses with carb sensitivities or those prone to ulcers.
Oh, for sure.
That low-starch element's a game changer.
Absolutely. Now let's talk benefits.
Okay.
One of the things that really jumps out is how Perform Safe tackles stamina.
Okay.
They've boosted the fat content, which is like giving your horse an energy reserve for sustained performance.
Yeah, it's fascinating how that works. Think of it as trading those quick-burning carbs for a steady supply of energy from fat.
Okay.
It's like switching from a sprint to a marathon.
I like that.
Not just about the immediate burst, but the long-haul endurance.
It's a great analogy.
And then there's the whole low-starch advantage.
Mm.
We all know how sensitive some horses can be to carbs.
Oh, yeah.
Can lead to all sorts of issues, not just physical, but mental as well.
Absolutely. Too much starch can make them jittery,
Yeah.
affect their focus, and even contribute to digestive problems like ulcers.
Right.
Perform Safe's ultra-low starch content really helps to create a calmer, more focused horse.
So it's not just about performance, it's about their overall well-being too.
Exactly.
Setting them up for success on all fronts.
Yeah, and speaking of setting them up for success, let's talk about fiber.
Okay.
Perform Safe incorporates multiple high digestible fiber sources:
Okay.
soybean hulls, alfalfa meal, and dried plain beet pulp.
You know, sometimes when I see the long list of ingredients, I get a little lost.
Sure.
Can you break down why these particular fiber sources are so important?
Of course, think of fiber as the foundation of a healthy digestive system.
Okay.
These specific fibers in Perform Safe are like a super team,
Okay.
working together for maximum digestibility and slow release energy. They keep things moving smoothly and provide that constant energy flow.
So it's like a two-pronged approach.
Yeah.
Right? You've got the fat for sustained energy and the fiber for both digestive health and a steady energy release.
Exactly.
And I see they've also included some interesting ingredients like ground flaxseed and stabilized rice bran, which they call Ultra Bloom.
Yeah, those additions are brilliant. Ground flaxseed is a powerhouse of omega-3 fatty acids known for their anti-inflammatory properties.
Right.
Imagine a horse with less inflammation. They'll feel better, move better, perform better.
It's like they've thought of everything. And what about that Ultra Bloom?
Stabilized rice bran, or Ultra Bloom as they call it, is a highly palatable and digestible way to provide extra calories. Horses love it, and it gives them that extra boost they need for demanding activities.
It's like they've carefully selected each ingredient to work in synergy, supporting the horse from the inside out.
And it doesn't stop there. They've even included chelated minerals, which are more easily absorbed so your horse gets the most out of those essential nutrients.
That's impressive. So we've got controlled stamina, a low-starch approach, super fiber power, and all these carefully chosen ingredients.
Uh-huh.
What else is there to love about Perform Safe?
Well, it's also corn-free, which is great for horses with sensitivity.
Oh, yeah.
Plus, it's fortified with essential vitamins and minerals to meet NRC recommended levels when fed as directed.
Okay.
They haven't skimped on anything.
I'm really impressed with this formula. They've really thought of everything.
Yeah.
It sounds like Perform Safe could be a real game changer, especially for those horses that need that extra attention in their diet.
I couldn't agree more. If you're looking for a feed that can support both performance and well-being, Perform Safe is definitely worth considering.
Absolutely.
And you know, if you're in the Norman, Oklahoma area, you can find Perform Safe right at Sunset Ranch.
They're a proud Seminole feed dealer and a great resource for anyone who wants to learn more about Perform Safe and find the perfect feed for their horse. Speaking of learning more, we've only just scratched the surface of the benefits of Perform Safe. Stay tuned. We'll be back after a short break to dive even deeper.
It's amazing how much a horse's performance hinges on their internal state.
Oh, yeah.
We often focus on training and conditioning, but
Right.
if their gut isn't happy, they're not going to be at their best.
That's so true. You can have the most talented horse in the world, but if they're struggling with digestive issues or energy crashes,
Yeah.
they'll never reach their full potential. And that's what makes Perform Safe so intriguing. It's like they've addressed those internal factors head on.
Exactly. And we touched on this earlier, but let's go a little deeper into how Perform Safe specifically benefits carb-sensitive horses.
Yep.
Some horses just aren't as efficient at processing carbs,
Right.
which can lead to metabolic imbalances and all sorts of problems.
Like their internal engine is sputtering instead of running smoothly.
That's a great way to put it, and that's where a low-starch diet comes in.
Okay.
Perform Safe is designed to provide the energy they need without overloading their system with carbs.
So it's not about eliminating carbs altogether, but finding that sweet spot where they get the fuel they need without the negative side effects.
Precisely. And this ties back to what we were discussing about the fiber blend.
Okay.
Remember those soybean hulls, alfalfa meal, and beet pulp?
I do.
They're not just there for digestive health, they're also providing slow-release energy, which helps avoid those sugar highs and crashes.
It's like having a built-in energy regulator, keeping those energy levels steady throughout the day. And speaking of ingredients, I'm really curious about those added fats. Soybean oil, stabilized rice bran, and ground flaxseed.
Yeah.
They seem to play a key role in Perform Safe's performance-boosting formula.
They absolutely do. Remember how we talked about fat being a more sustainable energy source than carbs?
I do.
Well, these fats are like the premium fuel for your horse's engine. They provide that long-lasting energy that's essential for endurance and stamina.
And not just any fats. These are carefully chosen for their specific benefits. We talked about flaxseed and its anti-inflammatory properties. But what about the other two? What makes them stand out?
Well, soybean oil is a highly digestible fat source, which means it's easily absorbed and utilized by the horse's body.
Yep.
It's like giving them a super efficient energy boost.
So it's not just about how much fat they're getting, but how readily their body can access and use that fat for energy.
Exactly. And then there's stabilized rice bran, which is a great source of both energy and essential fatty acids.
Oh, nice.
It's highly palatable, so horses love it, and it also contributes to a shiny coat and healthy skin.
So we're talking performance benefits from the inside out.
Right.
It's amazing how all these ingredients work together to create a feed that addresses so many aspects of equine health and well-being.
And it's not just about the ingredients themselves, it's also about how they're processed and combined.
Right.
Seminole Feed's fixed formula approach ensures that every batch of Perform Safe is consistent and meets their high standards of quality.
That consistency is so important as horse owners. We want to know that we're providing our horses with reliable nutrition, and that's exactly what Perform Safe delivers.
Absolutely, and let's not forget about the safety measures they've implemented.
Oh, yeah.
Their mill is ionophore-free, which is crucial for protecting horses from these potentially harmful substances. They've really gone the extra mile to ensure the well-being of the horses who consume their feed.
You know, I'm noticing a theme here from the ingredient selection to the manufacturing process.
Uh-huh.
Seminole Feed seems to have prioritized quality and safety at every step,
Right.
and that attention to detail really shines through in Perform Safe.
I couldn't agree more. They haven't just created a feed, they've created a comprehensive nutritional solution for performance horses.
And the fact that it's in pellet form is a bonus,
Yeah,
right? It makes
yeah.
it easier to feed, reduces waste, and helps prevent picky eaters from sorting through their feed.
Exactly. It's like they've thought of everything to make this feed as convenient and beneficial as possible for both horses and their owners.
Okay, so we've talked about the benefits of Perform Safe for carb-sensitive horses. We've broken down those key ingredients and their roles in supporting performance and well-being, and we've highlighted Seminole Feed's commitment to quality and safety. But there's one more aspect of this feed that I want to explore, and it's something that we often overlook when it comes to equine nutrition. We talk a lot about the physical benefits of feed,
Right.
the energy, the stamina, the muscle development.
Uh-huh.
But what about the mental and emotional well-being of the horse?
Okay.
Could a feed actually impact their temperament and overall happiness?
That's a fascinating question and one that deserves more attention.
Yeah.
We know that gut health is intricately linked to brain function.
Right.
What we feed our horses directly impacts their digestive system, which in turn influences their mood behavior and even their ability to learn and focus.
So it's not just about fueling their bodies, it's about nourishing their minds as
Yeah.
well.
Precisely. And when you think about it, a horse that's feeling good on the inside is more likely to be relaxed, confident, and eager to perform.
Right.
They're less likely to be stressed, anxious, or reactive.
It makes you wonder if a feed like Perform Safe, with its focus on digestive health and balanced nutrition, could actually contribute to a happier horse.
It's certainly possible by providing the horse with the nutrients they need to thrive.
Right.
We're essentially creating an environment where their body and mind can function optimally,
Yeah.
and when they feel good, they perform well and enjoy life more fully.
And that's what it's all about, right? Creating a positive experience for our horses. We want them to be healthy, happy athletes who enjoy their work as much as we enjoy partnering with them.
Absolutely. And choosing a feed that supports their overall well-being is a crucial step in achieving that goal.
For sure.
It's an investment in their physical and mental health, which ultimately translates to a stronger bond between horse and rider.
Well said. So, as we wrap up our deep dive into Seminole Wellness Perform Safe, I think the takeaway message is this. It's not just about performance, it's about the whole horse.
The whole horse.
Their body, mind, and spirit are interconnected, and nutrition plays a vital role in supporting their overall well-being.
I couldn't agree more. And if you're looking for a feed that takes a holistic approach to equine health and performance, Perform Safe is definitely worth exploring.
Absolutely. And if you're in the Norman, Oklahoma area, be sure to check out Sunset Ranch, a proud Seminole feed dealer.
Yeah.
They can provide expert advice on choosing the right feed for your horse's individual needs. We've covered a lot of ground today, but hopefully you've gained valuable insights into the benefits of Perform Safe and the importance of a balanced diet for your equine partner.
It's been a pleasure delving into this topic with you.
Thanks for joining us on this deep dive into Seminole Wellness Perform Safe. This podcast was produced by Sunset Ranch with the assistance of AI Sunset Ranch in Norman, Oklahoma, is a proud Seminole feed dealer.